with Rewatchers Council, the Angel Edition, here live on a Friday. Start speaking to you. Newly shorn. Snark, by the way, check that out. How aerodynamic am I?
Oh, you got a haircut?
How dare you, sir?
Um,
The man dares to question it. Ferris McDonough. Ferris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. From a man who gets the same haircut every time.
Yeah. Was it a number three? Number four?
Like a number, yeah, actually like a number two. I chop it down, fade it, cause
You
I got a
ever
box. I got a
did you
box
ever
head.
consider getting the Floby?
No, I once got a high top.
Did you?
Yeah, it was
Kid and play?
yeah.
Nice.
I did. Yeah,
I can dig that. I can
yeah.
dig that for sure.
Imagine having a high top wearing sweats. It was crazy. Crazy. It's a crazy look. It's a crazy look, dog.
Welcome back to Haircut Corner here on Rewatchers Council, the Let's Get Ready Network. Now, and we might as well delve in to season 2 of Angel Affairs. For goodness
Yeah.
sakes. First episode, here's Judgment. Came out September 26th, the year 2000. Oh, the year 2000. The year that was supposed to change everything, Ferris.
Yes.
It didn't. By the way, it didn't. Spoiler alert. Written by the co-creator of the show, David Greenwalt. It was directed by Michael Lang. Now, this is the last time he's involved in the entire Buffy universe. He just directed the one other Angel episode, directed Sanctuary. But listen to some of the bangers he did for Buffy. Surprise, Band Candy, for goodness sakes, Bad Girls, Pangs, the Thanksgiving episode. I know you remember that one well.
Yes. Yes.
It's the one where Sandra gets the funny syphilis.
Mm-hmm.
Funny syphilis. All right. Well, it's a guest star alert time here on the show. Of course, we got Julie Benz coming back. We saw her last episode, though. She's going to be in a bit of a run here, so I don't know how guest starry it is.
Not really.
We get Eliza Dushku. She's back here. We get a nice little scene with her and Angel in it. But, of course, in this episode, we are introduced to Lorne, played by Andy Hallett. At first, just known as the host.
Yes.
Ferris, just known as the host. We'll also find out his name is also Crevlinsweth of the Deathwalk clan. Well, that seems a little formal. That's his formal name.
Gotta keep
that's the name his mother's. That's the name his mom calls him when she's angry. You know what I mean? So he's an empath demon. He can read people while they're singing. Now, it was also Andy Hallett's first ever acting job, save for he was in the classroom during a scene in Maggie Walsh's like in her class or whatever, in her psychology class. He was Kai Whedon's assistant. If you're wondering how he came to get known and stuff like that.
Who the hell is Kai Whedon?
Her ex-husband kind of created this whole show.
Oh, Joss Whedon. Oh, my bad.
Now, he did.
Why is it that I thought of Wheaton?
Oh, like Will Wheaton?
Yeah, like Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton, you insulted my woman, Will Wheaton.
Oh, I forgot you would know him from that show.
No, I also know him from Star Trek, Rob.
How about Stand By Me? How about Stand By Me? For goodness sakes.
Sorry, no, not Stand By Me. I know he's the Star Trek wonderkind.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think a divisive character on that show. I don't.
Yeah. Sheldon Cooper's arch nemesis, Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
So yeah. So Andy Hallett wins the role. Again, the creators saw him
who you know,
singing
not what you know.
Once. Sometimes you're very correct. Had to go in and win the role. He had to go audition for it. He does. So, saw him singing. So that was it. Unfortunately, he passes away in 2009 from heart failure.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. May his memory be a blessing, right? So we're gonna see him straight away. Yes. We're gonna start this episode off with Lorne singing Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. What year was that? Can you guess first?
1974.
No, close. 1978.
Ah,
In 1979. Actually, version.
the greatest rendition of Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive" was the jailhouse scene in The Replacements.
I don't remember that at all.
She
Don't
went,
remember The Replacements.
oh,
I saw it, but it was a very long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a movie about scabs.
Yes. Yeah.
I
And
hate them.
what was Keanu's character's name? Johnny. What was it?
No. That's in Point Break.
Oh, what was the name of his
Shane
quarterback?
Falco.
That's
Shane
it.
Falco.
Shane Falco.
Funny enough, both him and Johnny Utah went to Ohio State University.
Jesus Christ. Ah, Ohio
Yeah.
State. Now, it turns out the host here is the host at Carita's. It's neutral ground for demons,
Mhm.
specializing in karaoke. Though it seems he has a band for his song. I don't know if you can call it karaoke if you have a backing band. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My,
you can.
you know,
It's more immersive with the band. You
well,
feel
it's
like a
more of
star, man. You feel like you
a,
Haley Williams. You feel like Bono.
no, it's more like a lounge act. It's more of a lounge act.
Well,
I
but
didn't see the TV one with the words.
well, it's different front people, so it's karaoke.
Yeah, I guess so. Fun fact: karaoke is what
I
put
hear it.
dinner on my plate. Growing up, my mother was a karaoke host, so there
Mhm.
you are.
That's wonderful.
Couldn't read, wasn't an empath, but maybe a demon, but not an empath demon. I could tell
Okay.
you that. All right. So, quick look in around the cast here. We see Cordelia's in an acting class now.
Yeah.
Seems to be doing pretty well. You know, teacher seems to have her back. She's enjoying some of her choices, but Cordy's going to get called off, and she knows where her priorities lie now. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She's out of there. We see that Wesley's gotten better at darts. That was all it really is, except for at the end
When he's paying attention.
when he pays attention, pretty good.
Yeah.
When not, he is a danger. He's a danger to
Solid.
others. Yeah. They all gather up. They're going to go slay a couple of demons in a public gym. They very publicly kill demons inside a gym. So much for keeping a low prof. You know what I mean? They're getting this thing right out in the open right away. Now, speaking of things right away, we see that J. August Richards is in the credits now.
Yeah.
So there you go. He's a titled guy. Good for him. So, back to the episode. They're having to hole up at Cordy's place. No, they've got nowhere to go here. First, of course, the original Angel Investigations building
Got
blowed
blown
up.
up.
Blowed up.
You know what's awful about that rap? Really think about it. Like Angel's office got blew up, but the entire building got blown up. How many other offices were destroyed?
I don't know how many others were there. It always seemed like it was kind of abandoned. Had a working elevator.
Yeah.
Of
So
all
I think
things.
people were. I think that's probably like a rent out like an office space building. You know what I mean?
You know what we never hear about on Angel? The collateral damage.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
collateral damage.
It's like when you're watching them superhero movies, right? And
Yep.
like a building in New York falls to the ground. It's like, what happened to the doorman of that building? Is he
So are
okay?
you saying? Wait a minute. Are you saying that Batman's going to come here? He's going to get super angry. He's going to kill Angel. Except Angel's going to say, Martha, Martha, why
Yes.
did you say that name? And this is the
Yes.
Angel Batman crossover we never got.
Maybe.
I like it. I
Maybe.
like it better than that stupid movie. Now,
Yes.
Sean Ryan is credited as a producer.
Is this the Sean Ryan from SWAT?
This is the Sean Ryan from SWAT. I'm surprised you went to that one first.
Oh.
Let's see what else he's done. The Unit, which was a big hit. Lie to Me, which was
Oh yeah, with what's his face? Tim Roth.
Yeah. The Get Down on Netflix. He did that one.
He did the Get Down on Netflix.
Yeah, The Night Agent, which is oof.
On Netflix.
Yeah, he did that
Oh,
one.
you don't like that one?
No, don't like it. It's one of the cheesiest things. I'm gonna hate watch the second season.
Okay.
I hate watch through the first.
Wait,
or
the
whatever.
unit isn't the unit starring the guy from the Allstate commercials?
Yes, I was thinking you were gonna say 24. He was the president on 24.
Oh yeah,
But
I know him as the Allstate guy.
the
Funny
most.
enough, funny enough, him and the other Allstate guy, the other Allstate guy is from Oz.
Oh sure, yeah,
Mayhem,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
mayhem,
yeah.
mayhem. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like McGinty or I don't know, something like that.
You're better with the names than me, I can tell you
Yeah.
that. The big show that he's known for, though, The Shield, Ferris. The Shield was a Sean
Oh
Ryan.
yeah.
Uh,
No, Adelia. That's not. That's
that's
the
the night
night
manager.
manager.
That's the night manager.
Yeah.
The night agent is something. It's something.
It's something. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's all you needed to see. I finished watching it, and then my buddy was over. It's like I watched the first season with him. We struggled through it. It's like now you have to watch the second season. You understand this, right? So I watched the first episode of it. And it's like, oh god, there's 9 more of these. Anyways, moving on. He back to Sean Ryan. He's gonna write 5 episodes in total and produce throughout the season. His first real big job that he had here in television, I guess. Now, as for Angel himself, he seems a little looser in this episode. Hopefully, he isn't going to be as uptight as he was in the previous season. We just see that Cordy's still getting visions. This one's going to show a nasty demon in some unknown location, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see Wolfram Hart right away. We see Lila makes a child murdering joke. Is there anything funnier, Ferris, to you about child murder?
No.
There's very little things funnier, if you ask me. We see Lindsay's playing hooky from work. You know what I mean? Well, he has an artificial hand or whatever. I thought that his hand looked a little bit like Chubbs's from Happy Gilmore.
It does.
Yeah, not made of wood, not strong like wood, but kind of similar. We get to see Darla having a little trouble, adjusting to being in existence.
Absolutely did too many shows with the night. You're right.
Yeah.
Rob, I like how you completely forget about Sean Ryan being a co-producer on Nash Bridges.
I don't know. That was the first thing he really did, but he was a co-producer and stuff like that. He gets to run with stuff like here in Angel, and then of course in The Shield. But yeah, Nash Bridges.
I forgot he did The Shield.
You forgot? That's the one thing that always. I have a buddy named Sean Ryan, so I remember when I'd see it or whatever. It's like,
Sean Ryan probably created the worst human being in all of television history.
The Night Agent?
No, Vic Mackey. Vic Mackey is probably the worst human being I've ever seen in my entire life. You remember the confession scene? Where he just started confessing to all the crimes he did because he got immunity, and they were using him to like get somebody else. And he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, that snitch you put in my crew a couple years ago, I killed him."
Yeah, well,
and they couldn't, and the FBI couldn't do anything because they're like, ah.
Spoilers for The Shield.
Oh my bad. Sorry.
A 25-year-old television show.
Actually, you know what?
I was going to say this. That first episode, the swerve at the very end, was chef's kiss. It was terrific.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I'll say is this. I do subscribe to the M. Night Shyamalan school of spoilers.
Okay.
Never spoil anything.
Well, you did. Now you failed school.
Yeah, I failed.
I flunked out of school.
I flunked out of M. Night Shyamalan school.
Shyamalan you.
Yeah.
All right. So we see Darla having some trouble adjusting. Now, she's enjoying
That's Matt, who's been rewatching The Shield. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna start rewatching The Shield, man.
There you go.
I'm gonna start from the beginning because I remember I was watching it and I stopped halfway through because I was on like a second rewatch.
Yeah, you may
want to. I'm gonna go back.
Plug your ears for this, Matt. Like want to skip back or whatever. Forget everything.
Oh, okay. Matt. Don't listen to me, dog.
Yeah, he's seen the first episode. So it really doesn't matter. Anyways, so she's listening to Chopin's Prelude in C minor. Here, Ferris. I know it best because it's the beginning to.
Oh, you're good, Rob. He's seen it multiple times, so he's good.
There we go. There you go. Thank God. Oh, thank goodness gracious.
He knows he knows about the confessions.
Yes. Yes. Chopin's Prelude in C minor, also the beginning of "Could It Be Magic" by Barry Manilow. The first of two Barry Manilow references.
No.
In this episode.
This show actually introduced me to Barry Manilow.
You know what introduced me to Barry Manilow?
Barry Manilow?
My mother's 8 tracks when I was a little kid.
Mother was a Barry Manilow fan.
She liked a couple of them. I just remember the 8 tracks being around.
Shout out to Barry Manilow.
We see that Angel is a shout out to Barry Manilow. I didn't think I'd ever hear that on this channel. No, now we've done it. Angel's a pretty good drawer.
I hope he's not a bad person.
No, I think he's fine. He just released a new song. He sounds as old as he is now.
Really?
Yeah, my mother of all people sent me it on a Facebook link because she's my mom. There you go. So they're gonna find out what this demon is. Oh, and it's a killer. Not great. So Wes is gonna go get some info from one of his stoolies named Merle. Which is just the worst name ever.
Fun fact, my sister randomly got information on a Barry Manilow fan club mailed to her when she was 8. She had never heard of him.
They're just randomly sending out things or whatever, just fishing.
Yeah. Remember those fan clubs?
Yeah, Manilow was a fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it would have been called.
Were you ever a part of like a fan club, Rob?
I was part of the Star Wars fan club before Empire Strikes Back came out. Like,
wow,
we used to get like letters and stuff like that. We get, oh yeah, I still remember.
Lucasfilm would send you stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember.
Now they don't send anybody stuff because they're like, "Oh, you guys stink."
You send them your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me your money. Plus, it's Disney anyways, so who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're doing fine. So anyways, we find out Wesley has a stoolie named Merle. He tells Angel they're going to go talk to him, but they're going to go somewhere a little outside the box, outside the norm for what they usually do now. You have to remember that these guys have also been to a demon brothel, and this is even outside the norm of that. So
yes,
when they get there, they're singing "I'm So Excited" by the Pointer Sisters. Ferris, Rita's. That song only made it to number 9 in 1984. That's how strong 1984 was. Maybe the best years for pop.
What was 8? What was 1 through 8? Do you know that?
I have no idea. At that time, well, that would be, summer probably of 84. I would imagine. What Purple Rain came out in the next year? Yeah, I have no idea what. Maybe Girls Just Want to Have Fun could have been number 1 at that time.
Girls Just.
Now it's good. Yep, we gotta be careful. Now, there's a sign there that points out there's no weapons or violence allowed at Caritas. None. So we get to see our new pal Mordor the Bentback singing "Sexual Healing" by Marvin Gaye. Again, an incredibly popular song, still to this day, only got to number 3. Now, Mordor's voice, how he sings, is more akin to how I know karaoke singers to sound. Usually not so professional. This guy is very monotonish. And we see that Lorne is reading auras here for the first time. Merle's going to tell him again that the demon they're looking for is a stone cold killer. Well, we got to reiterate this again. Lorne is going to welcome them now to Caritas. Angel tells us, in him or whatever, all at the same time, it means mercy in Latin. Ugh, it's a pretentious sounding name for a bar. Lorne asks Angels to sing. He says he's like a foghorn leghorn on 2 legs. Or he sounds like a foghorn on 2 legs, not a foghorn leghorn. Foghorn leghorn was on 2 legs, if I remember right. Wesley's going to tell Cordy now that the host is psychic. You can see your soul when you're singing. Angel says he doesn't sing and ends up pulling rank on the others. There's no way they're going to make him go sing at all. He says there's 3 things he doesn't do. Ferris, can you name them all? Nope. He doesn't dance.
He doesn't dance.
Yep.
He doesn't sunbathe, and he doesn't sing.
He doesn't date. Not sunbathe. You got the other 2. Good for you.
Yeah, no, he said sunbathe.
I thought he said dance, date, and sing in public.
I heard him say sunbathe,
All
but
right,
all
there
right.
you go. Well, that would also that would also ring true. I would hope he's not
Mhm.
the best at sunbathing. Now, Angel's gonna go track down this demon. He finds a pregnant lady. This demon's gonna attack. Angel kills it right away. There's no real problem at all for such a strong beast, a killer
Mhm.
beast. The lady isn't grateful though. In fact,
We
she's quite
have the
upset.
top
Oh,
Billboard
we got it through
year-end
here.
Hot 100.
Okay,
Number
look at
one,
this. Look at this.
When Doves Cry.
Yeah,
Number two, What's Love Gotta Do With It?
Tina's
Num-
back.
yeah, number three, Say.
McCartney, Jackson together at last.
Four is Footloose.
Still huge.
Five is Against All Odds. Take a Look at Me Now.
Phil.
Six is Jump. Seven is Hello. But I'm so excited it
But
was
I think
released in but I'm so excited it was released in 82 though. I was confused.
84. It's Sexual Healing was released in 82.
No.
84 for I'm so excited.
By the Pointer Sisters.
Like Jump that you saw at number 8 there or whatever it was also their song, I believe. I believe that was Jump for Your Love by the Pointer
Yes,
Sisters.
yes.
There you go.
I am so excited.
I'm make sure you
Yeah, it says 82. I'm weird.
there you
Okay,
go.
I'm
Saying
throwing me off
84 to
right
me.
now.
Saying 84 to me.
Okay.
Now, so yes, this lady not happy with Angel for killing her. This dude
Guardian.
here, yeah, it turns out, yeah, it was protecting her this whole
There it
time.
is. There it is, Rob. It was released in 82, then remixed, then released in
There you
84.
go. There you are. Yeah, it didn't quite have the banging,
Yes.
that it needed. Needed a couple years to gel.
Snark, you're a little blurry.
That's what I just saw. So I'm gonna go see Otto. Let's see Otto.
There it
Let's
is.
get
There it
Rob.
is. There it
You
is.
know, figure things out
You
once in
know it.
a blue. Anyways, now what? Anyways, so he was protecting her from this thing. Also, at no time does this lady at all, while they're fighting, say, "Wait, that guy's protecting me. Please don't kill him.
Yes.
Please." I guess she doesn't know if Angel's a bad guy or not, maybe or whatever. But come on. So she
No, she
doesn't.
doesn't know. She doesn't know because you know, her guardian was fighting him, so she doesn't know.
He's then offers. No, oh, geez, I got to make up for this. Let
Mhm.
me protect you. She says, "No, I don't need your help."
Or
What?
Angel could have said, stop.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. You know what? This is why communication is so important.
That's why these visions suck. Because Angel doesn't know that he's a guardian either, so he's just fighting to save his life.
Yeah. So she has no one else that can help her in the world, supposedly. Someone who was able to kill her protector, no problem. And
Mm-hmm.
she says, no, I'm good. What's with this lady?
I have no idea.
Pride. You know what they say. Now, about who is this lady? How about that, Ferris? I
Mm-hmm.
like how we did that. Now, she's played by Justina Machado. Goes on to star in two television remakes here. That new Matlock, which is
Oh wow.
ridiculous, by the way.
Oh come on! Don't be talking smack about Kathy Bates like that.
The show's terrible. Now, also the remake of One Day at a Time. The One Day at a Time remake they had I think it was on Netflix, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Wait, she's not the star? Because I know who the star is.
Well, she's in that show. I thought she was the star of it.
Oh, she was. I'm thinking of something else. My bad. I was thinking of.
You are a monster, sir. You are a worse monster than that monster that Angel killed protecting that lady. So Angel's going to get back to Cordy's place, fill the crew in. Wesley's going to defend their demon profiling. Say, don't worry, we got everything right. I don't know what was with this guy, some kind of weird demon guy. Cordy then mentions that Angel was probably supposed to help him. No information that could have been used anyways. But that dude goes and attacks Angel first.
Exactly.
What are you supposed to do? Angel's now getting upset. She's he's getting a little back to the broodier Angel here for a minute. How was that thing an innocent? That thing was just an innocent soldier, like Angel is. orders Wesley to go find out about this tribunal thing that the lady was talking about. And then he goes to track down Merle. He tells Angel there's a price on this lady because her unborn daughter will be powerful,
Mm-hmm.
and the Dark Ones are afraid of it. And he wanted to help the Prio Demon. He wanted to get the Prio Demon out of the way. So Angel, gets info on where he's going to be staying. Then he leaves. Now we're going to see Gunn. He's saving some dummy from a vampire here. We find out
Mm-hmm.
they got a new hangout, which is unfortunate because the last one had lots of cool booby traps in it.
Yeah.
And Angel asks if
Well,
he has any.
they probably boobied this new one.
You would hope so. You would hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
No, Angel asks if he has any info on that warrior demon, since, as it turns out, they were staying nearby. They were right
Mm-hmm.
close to where this all was taking place. He leads him to some deep tunnels, and he finds a large vent that's not doing its own venting and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no, it's new there. There's no air. I bet you there's a hidden room behind that thing.
You know it.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
they find this hidden room that nobody can find ever in like 2 seconds. It's very quick. So they find out that the demon's name was Kamal. They notice a little mystic-looking box that was hiding inside that had a large disc hanging inside it. Again, they find all this out within seconds, within moments.
I don't think he was hiding it though. I don't think Kamal's like a be secretive guy. I think he's just like protector.
I thought she was saying like we've been looking for this thing or whatever. And yeah, no, she was
Yeah.
surprised. He was surprised that the angel got it, and because when he loses it or when he gives it to Wesley to go check it, go gives a gun to go get it checked out or whatever, she's like, "Oh, so you have the thing? Can I have it?" He's like, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't think she knew where it was. Anyways, she comes back. Uh, Angel's gonna inform her. Kamal's mission is his. That's his mission now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't worry about it. She tells him she isn't interested. She only wants to protect her baby. Ferris,
Mm-hmm.
how's she gonna do that? Got a
She
bunch of
can't.
demons
Yeah.
running after her? No, just
Mm-hmm.
just pride,
Yeah.
just pride. One of the deadliest sins, as it turns out. Ferris.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's finally gonna loosen up now. Says they need to find some talismans. See, here we go. Angel says, "You know what? Bingo. I already got it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. It's just that it isn't around here. He sent it with someone to go get it checked out." So she's automatically pissed at him again. At what point does the powers that be say to him, "This one's on her own"? You know what, Angel, you tried, buddy, but this one is a jerk. Anyways, apologies for this. No, no, no. They're not going to do that. And it's like, whatever. So it's going to go out there, but they get attacked right away yet again. He
Mm-hmm.
asks allowed to kill this one. He does. They leave. So we're going to see Cordy and Will again. They're going to meet Gunn. This is actually the first time they've met, which I found surprising. Then I think back over the last couple episodes, and it's like he kind of mentions it to them and stuff like that. Saw you when you guys were sleeping because he was taking care of them when they were knocked out in the last episode, the season 1 finale
Mm-hmm.
here. And then he hands Wesley the talisman, and then checks out the case board they have just built up on the Cordy's place. Angel's gonna lead that whiny girl to what seems to be an abandoned hotel. Ferris,
Mm-hmm.
there's an abandoned hotel. I wonder if there's anybody that could use some space like that. We'll see in some. There's probably nothing, but we'll see in some upcoming episodes if that leads to
Yes.
anything. So he gets some info from her about the tribunal and some otherworldly court, and then she's going to get huffy again, saying, "Well, I'm leaving town. Don't worry about it." Says, "Try to stop her." And did she not just see the demons had just followed her to the place where and then the angel kills these guys with their bare hands and still doesn't want to help. I don't know. I don't get it. Says
Mm-hmm.
he can't protect her. All right. More demons are going to come. Tells her to get to the address on the card. Yeah, still have those little angel cards with the poorly drawn little angel. Angel goes back there, but no lady. She's taking it on her own.
Mm-hmm.
We get that pouty here doesn't trust him. We see that he's been looking forward to becoming human again, Angel. Cordy's going to give him a quick pep talk. Wes is going to enter with the talisman news. Turns out you have to hand it to the tribunal guys. It's like your ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Where,
Sign me in, son. Like a game of poker.
well, this thing is about champions fighting to the death.
Yeah.
Angel
First they
did.
joust.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. We're going to find that out in a minute. So, and it could rise up anywhere. I think this is they're going to, just like when this thing rises
Just a
up in
middle on
Waco,
like just a middle on Rodeo Drive, just right in the middle.
yeah, no one's going to notice.
No
Don't
one's
worry
gonna
about
know.
it. No one's going to notice. Don't worry about it. Now, he needs to find out where she is. And there's only one way. Somehow, he can find out where she is. And that is by singing. Barry Manilow's #1 hit from 1974, Ferris. Mandy. Ah, the classic Mandy. I don't think David Boreanaz has ever heard that song before. Either there's that or he's done such a good job
Of
at
butchering it.
being a terrible singer. But yeah, he was never close to actually singing it. So we see.
I would ask him that question if I ever interviewed him. It's like, do you like Mandy or Barry Manilow? David?
He has a song. He has a song they have to pick. It's like, I think I'm gonna go with Mandy. You know
Yeah.
what? He explains why in a minute. But first, before he does, Lorne is going to introduce Durthok the Child Eater, saying he's looking for the Gorshin mage who stole his power, and he's feeling just a little bit country. There's one of my favorite lines ever said on the show. I absolutely gut myself every single time. Now, Durthok is going to sing, Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart, something that made pop country popular again. To my dismay, I will say that he made it to #4 in the pop charts. Here's a fun fact about Achy Breaky Heart, Ferris, for you. I once heard a bunch of Estonians singing that in a cover band while on a boat in the middle of the Baltic Sea. So there you go.
That's not really a fun fact about the song, Rob.
Now,
and why were you in the Baltic Sea?
I was going from Stockholm to Tallinn, like people do. Now,
Tallinn? Where's Tallinn?
Estonia.
Why were you going to Estonia?
That was in the neighborhood, sort of.
No, you weren't.
I was on a boat. That's not too far.
Rob, you took a boat from Stockholm to Estonia. Yeah. You're not in the neighborhood. That's a long boat ride.
Yeah, you sleep overnight. It's like a big ferry, but it has a whole bunch of bars on it. Ferris.
So it's like a cruise?
Just an overnight ferry. You can put your cars on it.
Did you put your car on it?
I did not. So
when someone says Estonia, I only think of two things. I think of this one dude I met. His name was Richard Eric Jarvie, and Robert Griffin III's wife. She's Estonian. That's it. I don't really think of anything else in Estonia. What's in Estonia?
Now you can think of Achy Breaky Heart. Tallinn. Tallinn's in Estonia.
Tallinn, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Let's go to the Balkans, Rob. Me and you. Let's do it.
It's pretty fun.
Let's traverse the area. Go from the top all the way to the bottom. Let's end it in Greece.
I went to a pharmacy that's been around since before Columbus. Well, before Columbus was born. Well, it was like started in 1215 or something like that. It's been continually running.
Do they like sell like Motrin there or like what?
I think so, but they have a lot of stuff under glass.
There is the two tennis players, Annette Kontaveit and Kaya Kanepi, two of the greatest tennis players of all time.
Of course. How could I forget? No, I remember them having like vials of like milk of magnesia. You know what I mean? You know what that's better known as?
What?
That's like Pepto-Bismol. That's just Pepto.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember them having that and like these vial things.
Like you roll up and be like, "Hey man, I need to get some Advil." They'll be like, "We don't do Advil here. We just hit you with a hammer."
I can't remember what I got. Yeah, it was something like that because it was
only. You got hit with a hammer? Oh my god, Robbie!
No. I needed, I think, something for a headache. Like I flew in from Canada, spent the night in Stockholm. In the morning, we were on the boat, and then we get to Estonia finally after this trip or whatever. It was just a lot of traveling. I just needed like a headache pill or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I went in there for. Can't remember.
These were your in your younger years, Rob, when you were
Oh
like,
boy, was I ever when I was a dashing young man.
yeah,
I can't remember how old I was, 30 or 31 or something like that. Now,
you weren't that young, Rob. I was gonna
how
say like,
no, no. Anyways, we're gonna see Lorne, of course, knowing everything that's going on with Angel because he's read him while he was brutalizing Mandy almost to death. He knows
yes,
everything that's going on with her and him and the lady. He tells him that tribunal will show up wherever she is. She can't escape it. You can't run. You can't run. You can't hide
oh,
from the trial. They're like the Spanish Inquisition. He tells him then asks Angel why Mandy, which I think a lot of people question. Pretty simple answer. He thinks it's pretty. Ferris.
shot the hip for telling the truth.
Yeah, yeah. He's a sensitive man. He can enjoy a beautiful song. When he hears it, he can enjoy it and then brutalize it to the point of no one ever wanting to hear the song again. Anyways, Lorne says there's not a destroyer of worlds that can argue with Manilow. He just gets it and then gives him their location, but he's going to keep the rest vague. He's going to keep the rest vague on how everything's going to work. I don't know why. It doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. Meanwhile, we get to see this incredibly pregnant lady. Let's not forget, this girl is ready to drop a kid at any moment. I think that's the scientific way of saying it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's running in the middle of the street, incognito. Then this tribunal is going to rise up along the sidewalk, and we see that jouster on horseback, some
Mm-hmm.
demon in a knight's getup. It seems the joust guy just throws his talisman by their feet. She's asked where her champion is. She says, "Nah, that guy's dead." Ask for asylum. You know what I mean? Like their
Mm-hmm.
immigration or something like that.
Yes.
Doesn't
Could
work.
be, could be demon
Doesn't work.
immigration.
Doesn't work. Anyways,
Do they want to
someone.
kill her and take the baby, or do they want to kill the baby as well?
I think they wanted just to kill the baby. If
Okay,
they
so the
had to
baby
kill her to kill the baby, I don't think they were gonna. I
care
don't think
about the
they.
baby.
Yes, collateral damage. More
Yes.
collateral damage here on the Angel Show. Anyways, she has no champion, so it means her life is now forfeit.
Yes.
But just in time, Angel's gonna throw that championship talisman down on the ground by their feet. It's just in the nick of time. She tells him, well, she appreciates it, but he isn't good at anything. Why are you saving this lady? Why are you saving this lady? Roll the dice on the kid not being that great. Anyways, he says he used to know how to ride a horse. It should be easy getting onto it. It's one thing they always say, right? It's pretty easy riding a horse. You know. Meanwhile,
Who says that, Rob?
nobody says it at all. Now, meanwhile, there's still cars on the street. What are these guys doing? Like, well, you see them driving. It's like I
Uh-huh.
would turn. You know what? If I see a couple of guys on horseback with jousts,
In the middle of the street.
I turn around and I go to different. There's got to be a different way, unless they're like right in front of your apartment or something like that. You know what I mean? Which would be.
Mm-hmm.
That's just unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna get a medieval style joust here featuring two demons. Now, joust is gonna start. Angel's going to get that first strike in, which is pretty good, for not having jousted much, I would imagine.
Uh-huh.
Then he's going to get knocked off his horse, unfortunately, with the second pass. But he's going to knock his enemy off his horse with his sword. So yeah, he's doing pretty good at this jousting business.
Uh-huh.
They're going to fight mano a mano. They're in the streets, or the devil equivalent of mano y mano, face to face. This lady's just watching. Again, seemed not really even too concerned about what's going on. Angel's gonna get stabbed with his own sword, which has got to be the most embarrassing way to get to lose a joust. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Judges are going to declare Angel's enemy here the winner. He decides he's just going to slit this lady's throat. Nice, quick. You know what I mean? But he doesn't. He's not checking
Should
behind him.
always check if your opponent is still breathing.
Yeah, even if he's already dead, check if he's
Yes,
breathing. Angel's gonna get up, appeals the ruling, he says, and just cuts the
a
guy's
great
head off.
line. It's great, just great.
Knocks the guy's, separates head from shoulders here. And no, didn't even wait for the ruling. You appeal something and just think it's pretty rude just to knock a guy's head off or whatever. Just seems unfair. But tribunal now switches their minds. They're going to declare Angel the winner. The lady and her daughter are now protected by them until the kid's an adult. So they're going to get 18 years of not having to worry about it. After that, I guess they're on their own. But what are you going to do? Then they're going to disappear. They're going to go back to Cordelia's place. The board is done. They're not going to use the crime board or the case board anymore. The focus is back on saving lives, Ferris, where it should have been the entire time.
You know it.
Angel's going to leave. He's speaking of saving folks. He says, oh, maybe I should go do something. Trying to see someone who I saved here. So he's going to go to prison. He's going as a visitor, mind you.
Yes.
He's going to go talk to Faith. She seems happy to see him, which is nice. Tells him about this fight she got in the yard, and didn't kill the lady, which is nice. It's a good first step.
Yes, it is.
She didn't even kill the guards that beat her afterwards. Again, it's a journey. It's a healing journey.
Yes, growth, which is amazing because the actress who plays Faith is now a therapist.
Yes. What a fun way to do therapy, I would say. Anyways, he fills
imagine you're at your own therapy, Rob, and you're sitting there and you're like, damn. It's like, so, wait, Elijah Dushku? What?
I don't think I'd be able to say her name. I would just keep calling her Dr. Faith.
Yeah, Faith?
Faithy. So
what?
So he's going to fill her in on his Manilow moment there at the bar. And they both agree that redemption is going to be a rocky road, Ferris. But they're going to make it. Looks like they made it. Another quick Manilow reference for you, Ferris. One of your favorite songs by him. I know. Now, next time, the gang's going to find a new base.
Yes, they are.
Maybe we got a quick sneak preview of it. If we're paying attention. Now, the episode, Are You Now or Have You Ever Been? Is what we'll talk about next time here on Rewatchers Angel Edition. By God, Ferris. It's so fun to have you on the show. Fun to talk Angel with you.
I love talking Angel.
How about, you know what else is fun? How about you tell people what you're up to here on our Let's Get Ready network of channels?
5:00 today on our sports channel. Me and Caleb are talking American football. NFC East. The Giants won yesterday, and Dallas is going to be playing on Sunday. So if you are into sports, you can also show up to there. And also, too, be on the lookout for my One Battle After Another review.
Ooh.
Yes, I watched it this couple of days ago, and I shall review it.
My buddy saw it this past week as well. Absolutely loved it. I heard. Now, I would like to see that movie as well. Don't know when I'll have a chance, but hopefully I'll be able to see it sometime soon myself.
We could review it together, Rob, if you see it soon.
If I get to see it soon, but I have zero time to do it this weekend or so.
Okay.
Now, as for me, that's it for me for this week. There's no LGRN after start. Starting 11 over on Good Friends, Better Rivals. No episode this week. They're on international duty. As we only cover the Premier League. Or like the World Cup sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Euros. There won't be an episode. Stay tuned. A week Tuesday. There we go. Week Tuesday. We'll be back talking about the English Premier League. But then, next Thursday, Buffy. And again, 1 week from today, we'll be talking Angel. Thank you all so much for joining us. And in the words of Mr. Sir Barry Manilow, He's not a knight. He's only a knight in our hearts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.